Good evening, boys and girls. This is James here speaking. And how's it going? I need to scroll it down here at this, on the left side, right? Anyway, so. And here we have the evening here. And remember where I was just going to post the videos talking about that announcement with the aftermath of the 3-day experience of camping disability children from a knuckle salon. And remember always have the times that back in the August, and I was just went to the knuckle New York, and then they got a release, and then knuckle salon also they got a release yesterday. So today is on to Friday night, which means here is we got to be the discussions that we have to consider that with real life explain in the background. And I'm just going to be recording it on this general the VC right here. So I wasn't going to be to tell you this for have such a my truth explained in the real life in the background, and I want to have the boy want to hear it my true story where for the Autistic Thai Foundation existed from Southeast Asia that really is a bit, and there's a lot of it has a very good long trip, and has an outside from the house. And remember that time as where my family is calling me for because my families are calling me for about we went going to Nagasaki that 3 days period, and this where it was all start for the camping, the camp disability children abandoned for the carriers with the professionalness and the professional with the person, and it was met by that guy of both this person for speaking out that stand-up comedy, like they have seen the Uncle Roger's stand-up comedy, and that's the both the person for stand-up comedy, and I was up against the carriers, the freeliners, young adulthood supervisor. I was just really young adult supervisor. So this is going to record for the general VC, and we're not going to talk the suggestion and not going to talk the community suggestion topic on this entire life the personal. So I have been truth explained with some overhearing the boys. So and I really think it's the boy that doesn't hear it, and who's what comes to the environment but who won't have to hear it right here. Let's talk about radio. Doesn't pronounce the radio. Because I went outside of the 3 days period, and with going to my family, my aunties, and 2 usual adopted children for the neighbors long miles away. Because I was really like the very good receptions, the high upside with brightly days, but nicely, and not much is getting darker or twisted, whatever you have to twist it and strange things topic, but it's a likely topic. I was eating for dinner and eating something like spicy food, and my family says cooker. I was maybe it imagines till Saturday it's going to make lunch hour, and it should be the finders that likely interest normal people, and without any involved with that autistic people, as misunderstood is I don't even know that unrealized that relatable for the person, that autistic people. And so I just want to have to make the young adulthood supervisor, and I have to pick up any real jobs and real work, and work from home for this is our small in-house studio together that I was going to be the set up with the small in-house studios, have it decorated for all of that, and finding the interest, new friends that pick up the person, and who they had teenagehood with students, and young adulthoods. Also, I have those follow friends I have to Miku, Monica, and Penny Parker, and I was at overlook it on social media, and I did checked over at the girls online, and I was where I was the longest served that personal for me, that and going on for that with that autistic people for camps, disability children, and so on. And originally, it was back in August, it's but not good in New York, but they have been released, and they both have the same like the release. And either than that's where the years that years predicted are for previously with that, and it has feel has misbehaved, and either that's begging, and I was got begging for troubled history, as you know that, and I was just going to be sit back here, and I got we talks the discussion. I really like have to see, and I was ready to open the entire disco. I wish I had to. I wish I had need to a new cures is pretty soon. So I got need to pay for funds, and we're to have to pass this for the passage if there's a worker out there. As I do have a need to funds and need the money, and I need some get to upgrade it for a new look, had to decorate it such once. So oh look, as I'm wearing this sports shirt. Boys and girls, you have to see this. It's likely the sport games at Liverpool. You I guess have like sport games, football games, soccer games. The Liverpool has you have to size but a shirt like this. As you see this. As you see it with the sides, there's the arms, the shirt that show up showing enough to Liverpool. I gotta be filled up that as much more of it that power straight, and every day to every week the workout, the exercise, the swimming, and I'm glad that I went to the military, the swimming trainers that available, and on this evening here today, I ran onto a swimming trainer, and I was sit here and sitting on the behind on the woods here, and playing some of my phones and watch some of the videos on YouTube. So, and does have the student, the teachers that doesn't not coming up, that's covered coming out that. If this people with swimming trainers said few more than hours have like what it is more like a minute, and I think it's a minute. It is set to 60. No wait, it's a 30 minutes straight. I was long have to sit back here. Excuse me, that's just eating on the spice about it. For a motivator here, the corporations, and with the individuals, as the documentary, the